Okay, so if you're investing in agriculture or if you're doing agriculture in a country like Nigeria and you don't understand government policies or you're playing dumb to government policies, I bet you're operating blindly. You're doing it so blindly and doing it so dumb. And this is why I say this. I've spoken to many people, and one thing they always think is they think agriculture is just about to plant, sell, and harvest. But that's the wrong approach to it. When you understand government policies, you understand that government policies are what decide what gets restricted, what gets funded, which area get much attention. I will tell you a story about this. There was this time in Nigeria where government was supporting rice farmers, was supporting the rice production. At some point in time, the government even had to place a ban on importation of rice. And that period in time, we were producing this rice fully locally. We were feeding ourselves, usually in rice. We were producing rice. And after a while, it was going well for every player in the industry around rice production. And after a while, a new government came in. And when that new government came in, they had to raise that ban. And everybody who has been I myself, I knew people who had invested so much money in this space. And when government raised that ban, all of them drowned in losses. What happened? There was food scarcity in the nation and government needed to do something very fast. And when they opened this border, there was an overflow in the market. Prices started crashing. People had to find a way to survive. I mean, people drowned in losses because they didn't really invest out of understanding. They were investing from a place of vibe, because there was this trend, there was this trend and vibe that rice production is this and rice production is that, which is one of the reasons why some people drown. So if you're investing in agriculture without understanding government policy, I won't call that investment. That's basically you guessing. That's basically you just vibing to it. That's not you guessing. So when you pay attention to government policies, you know where the opportunity is. When you understand where government opportunity is, you know where the opportunity is, and you need to understand that agriculture is very flexible. When you understand agriculture is very flexible, and when you approach it as a very flexible thing, is you can be operating in this, it's seasonal, it's biological. You can operate in this particular area today, this value chain today, or this particular crop today, and this year and next year, you might have to switch, or in a few years' time, you might have to switch because attention got shifted. If you want to survive, if you want to thrive, because that's how it works in this space. When you understand agriculture is very flexible, it will keep you in the game for a long run. So when you want to invest in agriculture or you're doing agriculture, if you don't understand government policies or you don't know about government policies, I advise you to go back. Start paying attention to it, start knowing what to, start reading those boring things, start paying attention to those boring things, those boring news about agriculture, and learn government policies, know government policies, stay up to date with what is happening so you don't get lost in the market, so you don't get beaten or sink in the market. Thank you for watching this. See you on the next one.